Hi everyone and welcome to Row 1 series. I am your hostess Nairam Anaglate, and today on Campus Live we are privileged and honored to have a beautiful, intelligent and very talented young woman. She is an engineer. She served in the National Union of Ghanaian Students, Kiev, as their secretary from 2014 to 2015 and rose up to become the vice president from 2015 to 2016. Currently, she is the welfare committee leader of the Pentecost International Worship Center, Kiev. She is in the person of Janet OBENAWA DASNSO. Welcome, Miss Janet.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so from everything that I have said, I believe it's not enough to describe who Janet DASNSO is. So, can you tell us who Janet DASNSO is?
Okay, so Janet OBENAWA DASNSO, as you already mentioned, is my name, and I'm a simple, easygoing person. Yeah, I'm very easygoing. Actually, most people don't think so, but I am.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's basically who I am.
Can you tell us a little bit about your family?
Okay, so I come from a family of 7. I have a bigger sister and 3 brothers.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm the 4th born.
4th born. Then I believe you were surrounded by some able, strong man.
I'm the princess.
I believe they treat you as one.
Sure.
Okay, so from the word go, or from the time you were born, your educational background.
Okay, so I had my crèche education from Grace Memorial School, and then moved to Happy Home Basic School in La Paz. That's where I had my primary and basic education. And then I moved to CAS, Kede Senior High School in the Eastern region. And from there, I gained admission to the University of Ghana, Legon, before Ukraine.
Okay, University of Ghana, Legon. What were you offering there?
Political science and linguistics.
And what was your ambition? Like after UG, what were you hoping to become?
Okay, it was a childhood dream to become a lawyer, so I was hoping to go to law school afterwards.
Okay,
yeah.
So why the switch from Ghana to Ukraine? Because it's UG, and I believe a whole lot of people want to get to UG, and you had the opportunity of going to UG. Why then Ukraine?
It was a tough one, actually, because it was my dream university, and I was so excited when I gained admission to this prestigious university. Of course, the premier university of Ghana.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, the switch, it was a totally, different ball game altogether, but I would say it was that adventurous part of me that took that decision. Yeah, to come to Ukraine.
So from political science to engineering. Why engineering?
That's a big one. I still don't have an answer to that myself, but I would say I wanted to move out of my comfort zone, because humanities is I have my strengths there, but then engineering I had nothing. Because I'm not a mathematics guru or shack like that. I just wanted to take that risk and go on this journey.
So can you describe how engineering is? Because from what I know, engineering is associated with guys, but you're a lady, and I believe there was something that dared you to go in for engineering.
Girl power,
I know, right? Girl
power. But then, it's high time we stop giving excuses like this is for the guys. We, the ladies, can go for the softer sides and all that. But I just believed everyone could do it if you really wanted to. Because if I have been able to do it, everyone can. Honestly, everyone can.
So you switched from English medium to Ukrainian medium. How was it?
Suicidal. That's the word I always use. It's quite funny, but that's the honest truth. Suicidal, because number one, it's someone's language, and it's not like, in Ghana we in my basic school we were learning French and some other languages, so we were quite conversant with that. But this is a language I never heard of until I got to Ukraine, and even at the airport I couldn't understand nothing what they were trying to tell me. So how you going to learn a course like engineering in someone's language? Logically it doesn't it doesn't make sense. But then it was possible, and yeah, we made it through.
Made it. So can you how would you describe the Ukrainian language? Because from the way you said it, when you got here, you didn't understand anything. Yeah. How were you able to put everything together and make it work out for you?
I would say I got a really good language teacher because despite the difficulty in communication, because she did not speak English at all, so it was very difficult, like sign language and all that. Like it was so crazy. But then and the consistency. I always say you seeing the end goal of it, because I knew I would definitely need the language, so I just had to be serious and take it. And my group mates, like, they've been amazing and supportive. We helped ourselves so much, even when we were not so good in the language. We tried to speak at some tree and English. It was so funny. Imagine. Honestly, it was so funny, like going around with our Pedrichnik dictionary, trying to find some words, add it together, get a sentence, speak it, and people will be looking at you like, oh, what's that? But then gradually it got better.
What were some of the challenges you encountered in your course, engineering?
A lot of it, because number one, I wasn't coming from a science background, and the mathematics, the applied physics, chemistry, my God, that combination was just, it was just out, like it was out of it. I struggled, I would be honest with you. I struggled through my first year, but then I had, the support that I needed. Like my group mates, we all tried to do everything together, help ourselves. So they helped those who were not strong in this, that, and all. Like together we made it work.
We made it work. Yeah. So aside education, did you have any other thing you were doing?
Well, I did. Most of it were out of school, but it was still educational related, but it was out of school, And I had some personal interest, like with I had this like kind of speaking groups with some Ukrainians that they taught me how to speak Ukrainian and Russian. I teach them English, so it was kind of fun but educative as well.